I've been a teacher for 52 years. I taught for 2 years out of college in New Rochelle, where I grew up, and I've been a teacher, or was a teacher, at Our Lady of Mercy Regional School in Cutchogue from 1968 until last year.
The children used to love when she was coming in daily. They used to ask me multiple times during the day when Miss McGoey was coming into the classroom.
The kids loved her, that I knew, and she was just ever present. She knew all about the school. She knew just how to help the students if they needed it, and they sensed that as well.
Well, Rosemary actually was teaching at the school when I went to kindergarten there. And then when I got a job there 24 years ago, she was a classroom teacher, and she's just been a staple at the school ever since then. She's an awesome lady, and I look up to her and only hope and pray that I could be half the teacher that she was.
What I always found amazing was that I think she remembered almost everybody's name. And some of them that we had taught together, I didn't even remember. And I would say, Rosemary, what's their name? And she would know it. She almost never forgot a name or a face.
She was the historian of everything having to do with the school, not just the personal part of it with the parents, but also the academic end of it. And she was very key to the successes that we had in the school. I would consider her somewhat of a mentor regarding Our Lady of Mercy and the relationships within the community that it held, and really key to the successes that the school had, not only during my time there, but previous to that.
On Monday, March 12th, representatives from the superintendent of schools and one of the assistant superintendents came to the school early in the morning with the pastor, Monsignor Stout, and asked to speak with our principal. And at the end of the day, we were all brought together for a meeting, and we were told that our school would be merging with St. Isidore's to become a new school, St. John Paul II Regional School, which would be located at St. Isidore's building in Riverhead. And of course, probably what was the biggest shock was the closing of Mercy High School, which they announced at the same time. We were shocked at the timing, I think, probably more than anything else.
So due to the low enrollment in that area, in the Catholic schools, it was decided on a higher level that the schools would close.
That was, that was a little bit difficult, but it was sad. It was very sad. But you have to look ahead and you have to move on. For all of us, our major concern was the children. I think it's hard to understand unless you were part of the school community. It was like a family, and I think we all had a very real concern as to how their Catholic education was going to continue. Now, some of them have been able to transfer to St. John Paul II. I've been fortunate enough to be substituting there from time to time, and I've been able to see the children and interact with them, and they're doing well. So I'm happy to know that they are in a good situation.
Wherever she goes, people remember how she touched their lives and how she helped them at some point. For Rosemary to be recognized, she probably feels that, I know her, so she would say, oh, everyone's making a big deal, and this is just what I always do, and I don't need to be recognized for that, but she really should, because she is someone who's gone above and beyond, what a regular classroom educator can do, and she really deserves it, so I'm so glad that she's getting that recognition.
Just the whole package, the whole deal. When you say this person is a teacher or an educator, I would say she is an educator.
She certainly is educator of the decade. She's a wonderful person with children. She has a legacy that will never be forgotten. She dedicated 50 years of her life to Our Lady of Mercy School, and I salute her for that.